everybody. Welcome to another episode of Is This What You Want with Mart and Puglia. I'm Mart, and across from me, as always, is...
Puglia.
It's Puglia. We're back again. Another week of... We're just trying to figure out what the hell happened this week so we can talk about something. I feel like it's going to be a lot of tax talk and how annoying that is. It's tax week.
It is tax week, and something's been different this week.
The energy's off.
The energy is off.
I'm not an energy guy. I'm not a crystal guy. But if I was a crystal guy, I'd be rubbing some jade right about now.
Yeah, it'd be
Is that a crystal?
Yeah, jade. Jade's a gemstone? Is that the same as a crystal?
I have no idea. What's like a quartz?
A rose quartz.
I don't know. Don't you like rub crystals all over your body, and then certain things do? I've seen people rub crystals on like their joints and stuff. And
yeah.
First of all, there's no way that feels good. Where'd you get little rock
I had
shards?
some sort of crystal necklace back in the day. I forget what kind it was. It was called like meteorite or zimbocrite or
old zimbocrite.
I don't know what it was, but it was
thing that Superman's allergic to. Zimbocrite.
I hate zimbocrite. It makes me sneeze.
We all know he's allergic to kryptonite, but maybe he likes zimbonite.
Zimbocrite.
Zimbocrite.
Anyway, I had something that I wore around my neck, and it was supposed to encourage peace and serenity. And guess what? Your girl was never peaceful or serene. So I call bullshit.
This week, you've had moments of serenity.
No, not this week. It was a necklace I used to wear all the time.
Oh, back then. Oh, maybe it was doing the opposite.
Maybe.
It was attracting chaos and bad energy, man.
Perhaps.
Either way, yeah, the energy is... well, here's what's happening in L.A. is it was cold, and in classic California fashion, it snaps to hot.
There's no in between. It's cold and dog dick rainy and freezing. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, it's like in the 90s.
Yeah. The steel drums are playing, and the parrots are out, and everyone's wearing straw hats. That's the thing with Canada is there's actually time to like adapt, or it eases you into a season. Mm-hmm. In Toronto, spring happens, and spring's like, ooh, summer's coming. Not yet though. Here it comes. Are you gonna sneeze?
Yes.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wait, are you supposed to stare at your elbow? No.
Duh.
Oh wait, that's for a high five.
Ow, my kidneys.
Yeah.
I don't even know where my kidneys are.
Back.
That wasn't my kidney.
I used to get liver and kidneys mixed up all the time. I'm like, oh, my livers as a kid. And be like, you only got one big guy in the front. That's the liver.
Really? One big liver, huh?
Big fuck off liver, big girthy guy.
Well, maybe that was my liver.
And I think one of them can grow back, too. One of them's like, you take it out. And
I think the liver can grow back.
Yeah, because it's a big spongy thing that's taken all the abuse through my whole life.
Here's what's making me sneeze. And I always do this. I get little samples of perfumes from Sephora. You get them for free. They're little guys. And I'm like,
oh, I can smell that.
And I'm like, maybe I want to try this out. And then I sprayed it away from myself, like in the sink, so I could smell it from the sink. And I'm like, I'm like, this doesn't smell like anything. So I sprayed it on my person, and I hate it. And I try to wash it off.
On my person?
On my person.
What are you, a cop?
Yes.
You sprayed it on your wrist.
Yeah, it's my person.
You're talking like this is being noted for some sort of jury selection.
Yeah, this is a jury, and I've been selected.
Yeah, I guess so. On my person.
Anyway, I hate it, and now my wrist is near my face because I'm holding a microphone and I'm talking to it, and that's why I sneeze.
You fucked up?
I fucked up huge. I fucked up in a lot of ways in life.
I feel like scents are on their way out.
I don't know.
I feel like home scents, not the store, but scents within your home are coming back.
Which is actually not great. Any kind of extra smells is not good for your body. It fucks up your little
nostrils, hairs.
There's
pubes.
It's not good for you. It's actually not good for you. Like scented candles and all this kind of stuff, it's truly not good for you.
Like we should be smelling natural. Well, that's the thing. What if there's like mold or something dangerous? You can't smell it.
Well, that's not it. It's more like the synthetic fragrances.
Getting in your brain?
Yeah, and disrupting your hormones and whatnot.
Ozone.
Listen, I could talk about this all day while I rub myself in Schwarzamine or whatever.
Schwarzamine?
Yeah,
of Vanderpump Rules?
No, Schwarzamine. I'm trying to think of another, like, crystal.
You're not going to go full crystal, though. Like, you're not going to be like a crystal person.
I look like a crystal person right now. I'm
you
wearing
seem
like a
you're
kimono
an inch away
type.
from crystals. Every Day I know you. I'm like, she's one. You got close to crystals for a second, and I was like, it's a slippery slope right into that rock
I have
pile.
some crystals somewhere because this one girl who was in my acting class once, she was talking about, the law of attraction and bringing stuff towards you and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, I have a little altar where I burn my incense and I have my crystals. And then I got like a handful of crystals somewhere. I think they're on sale. And yeah.
You know what? Because there's a stew on Below Deck that's big on crystals. And she's like, it makes me feel good. I'm like, you know what? It's not hurting anybody. Do it.
She also got so drunk and got in an argument with another crew member the other day. And then she said, cash me outside with that.
She said, cash me outside.
So that honestly made me respect her more.
Yeah. Which there's no way she woke up that morning. She probably doesn't say that ever. But there's so much in the back of our brains from like videos we've seen on the internet. And it's like, this just could erupt at any moment.
If I was drunk enough and annoyed enough at some stupid thing and I'd been working 18-hour days, I'd probably say cash me outside
I'd
too.
probably throw a cash me outside out. Maybe like, maybe a you mad bro. Maybe.
Yeah,
That's
you
an
mad
old,
bro?
You mad bro? I don't know.
Why don't you take a picture to last longer?
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Your mom couldn't lick a stamp if she was at the post office Christmas party.
That's never been said.
Never been said, but could be.
Speaking
What an
about
insult.
licking things, we are licking some things today. It is Chappy Hour.
It is Chappy Hour, the only happy hour dedicated to the worst robot movie of all time that Julia has not seen yet. Which, how do we feel about that? Do we feel still fine with that choice to not see it? Or every time I mention it on the podcast, are you feeling more and more inclined to at least
Here's
look
something.
at it? What?
Here's something that I will do.
What?
So as we all know, I have an OnlyFans now because of my comedy taping that I did.
Yep.
If on my OnlyFans,
Oh my God.
I make okay, so it's a 6-month contract. If I make $15,000
On OnlyFans?
on OnlyFans, I
Okay.
will watch Chappie.
So how will people know? You'll have to like post each week you'll have to show what the tally is, I guess.
And that's
Or
none of their
people
business. No, they'll just know. They'll
Yeah.
just know.
Hasn't happened yet.
Hasn't
That's all you
happened
gotta
yet.
know.
But go to OnlyFans. I'm Julia Comedy on OnlyFans. Donate.
Listen, people are giving money to stupider things out there.
Yeah.
So we kind of live in an era of stupid money giving as well.
We do.
Like, especially with Twitch and stuff like that, like those girls that just sit in like hot tubs and just stare at the camera and then people just give them so much money. Or there was like these girls that are like green screening video games on their asses and then playing the games that way.
Wait, what?
They're like green screening them on, like projecting them on their butts so that stupid teens can be like, oh, I'm watching video games on Twitch and I'm staring at a butt.
So wait, are the
Double
are the
whammy.
girls playing while they're looking
I
at their
think
own
they are,
asses?
yeah.
How are they looking at their own asses?
That's why people give them money. It's a lot of talent.
This is crazy. But
Canada-
anyway,
America's
so
Got
yeah,
Talent.
$15,000. I will watch Chappie, but right now I haven't. And technically, right now we're chapping a Topo Chico tangerine with ginger extract.
You should go on America's Got Talent and be like, for my talent, I will watch Chappie in its entirety. And Terry Crews will go, holy shit, she's doing
And
it.
Simon Cowell will literally launch me into outer space.
This is the greatest thing I've ever seen
Listen,
in my life.
I've seen a lot on this show, and that right there is the best thing I've ever seen.
No, you got to do the reality show, show thing that they always do. They go, that wasn't good. That was great.
I hated it because it's not still going.
I wanted more. And then Heidi Klum is just doing cartwheels and
Are these even the judges anymore?
I don't know anymore.
I'm operating off of like 2015 timeline.
I only see that show when I'm in like hotels and stuff like that. I'll see that and a CSI, Shawshank Redemption, and then it's off to bed.
Yeah. Okay, so we did something really different for Chappy Hour this podcast.
Well, we're drinking Topo Chico, which is non-alcoholic bubbly water, and they're giving me $0 to say this, that they do a nice bubbly water.
They do a nice bubbly water. I
Yeah.
do like a Topo Chico. However, what we're trying a new little something. we tried chapping some microdosed mushroom gummies.
Yeah, Julia reached out to this company that does microdosing, because we've been talking about microdosing mushrooms for a while, because it's a big thing in the tech community. A lot of tech heads are microdosing.
And I think we talked about this last week. So I reached out to this company called Cubic, and we had these before at another comedy show called Woo Woo. So I reached out to them being like, I love your product. Let's jam, right? So they were lovely enough to send us some product, and it's Cubic CUBIQ microdose gummies, vegan gluten free. Wow, all natural. I can't speak. Now I'm dropping the gummies everywhere, and I tell you, it's a nice time. So they kind of tell you to take one or
There's
half.
Instructions on the back of the package. So if you've ever been curious about it, because that's the thing, a lot of people are like, what the hell is microdosing? What do I do? On the back, it's like, day 1, take a dose. Day 2, take it off. Day 3, don't take one. Day 4, take another dose. So it's like kind of this schedule they put you on.
So sort of like every 3 days you take one.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Basically.
And so with my first dose a couple days ago, I just took half of one, and I'm like, I barely felt it. I felt nice. And then this morning, I took a full one around 11 a.m.
Way too early. Even we were getting our day started, and you're like, time to microdose, and I'm like, I don't know if you know what's gonna happen here. Anything could happen right now. And yeah, you were just a bit of a blob for a bit.
Well, here's the thing. I had taken my antidepressant. I had a bunch of coffee and yogurt, and I'm like, let's put some microdose mushrooms on top of that.
Yeah.
And you know what? I was still getting stuff done, but it was just like, oh, I can tell something's going on. So yeah, if you're like more of a lightweight like I am, I'm the queen of being like, I take like 1 milligram THC edibles. Maybe take half, but I highly recommend them. I think they're really fun, and you should try microdosing and hit up Cubic. It's cubic.ca.
Yeah, they're like, it seems a bit pricey for a bag, but it's like $60 a bag or whatever, but it's worth. Don't give me the eyes. I'm about to say something nice about it, for God's sake.
I'm like,
be like, well, it tastes like shit and acts like shit. Fuck this. No, why would I say that? No, it's interesting just because I take weed edibles, but this is different, and it seems like it calms you in a different way.
Yeah,
I don't know, and I do feel like maybe it's placebo right now, but I'm like less anxiety, and also I was like working today, and I'm just like, I'm gonna do these important things and not worry about things. I was able to prioritize things. I don't know. And also, like, I don't know. I do feel a little bit more creative because I'm like more focused. So,
and
who knows?
I definitely got the giggles at the beginning too. Yeah. And it's the type of thing where even though I'm like, I feel like some kind of way. It's not like with weed. Sometimes I'm like, well, it makes me not want to talk, or I feel self-conscious. I didn't feel that way in any kind of way. So yeah. Very interesting. So that's what we're chapping for our chappy hour.
Very interesting. I did do stand up the other day, high for the first time in a long time.
Yes.
That was I took an edible.
Didn't you talk about this last week?
Did I?
I think you did. Because it's been
2 weeks since it happened. But I just keep thinking about it, and I'm just like, well, because I've done little CBD bites before sets in the last like week or so, and yeah, I definitely am like, I got some kind of anxiety I have to deal with here. This is actually like cushioning it a bit. But you know what? If these little things help, they help. Why not?
Why the heck not? There's been so many studies about it, and we're not going to go over them right now, but you can Google them and find out.
I mean, one thing that both of us, we did almost feel like we had to poo immediately.
Yes.
And that's apparently kind of normal.
I also think it's our bodies getting used to the microdosing.
Oh, there goes Shanj.
There goes the dog.
Shanj.
I also think it was the yogurt coffee antidepressant combo for me.
I know. That's definitely it. Also, Shanj could be barking at a coyote right now.
Oh, yeah, there was a coyote. Speaking of magic mushrooms, so I did my little microdose, and I actually got quite a bit done this morning, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to go for a walk because I wanted to use, because they say they're like, set an intention at the beginning of this and all that. So I was like, okay. So I listened to a podcast. I went for a walk. It was so hot today. It was so nice. I was having like the nicest time. I was in my own world. And then I'm almost home. And as I'm walking like a block away from our home, I'm walking across the street. There's a coyote galloping towards me
They do gallop.
in the middle of the street. And I'm like, he's not stopping. And I'm like, I'm a bit high. Oh boy. And then he just kind of veered off. And then I just stared at him for a while. And I took a little video of him pissing on a lawn.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's been trotting around the neighborhood.
I just saw him earlier, just right before we started this. Yeah, very slender, this coyote, unless it's a different one.
No, very slender.
Yeah, they like really bounce on their little pads. They're just like deep, 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 deep. Like they're sneaking. They're
I was
sneaking around.
really enjoying watching him or her, but I wanted to be like, nice puppy, and give him a little kiss. But
They got those big bushy tails.
I know,
too.
it was so cute.
So let me touch the tail of the coyote. Can we just tame coyotes and like have them just like inside?
Can you imagine Shanj and a coyote?
It is wild that there are indoor dogs and outdoor dogs.
Yeah.
Like there's just dogs that are like, no, I don't. Like if you try to explain that to aliens, if aliens land and they're just like, well, is that your dog? Be like, no, that's an outdoor dog.
Well, the same thing with animals. Some people have pet pigs, and then other people eat pigs, and
Some people are pigs.
there you go.
You ever go down to the
Okay.
where do pig men hang out?
You ever go down to the?
Gold's Gym? I don't know if they hang out at Gold's Gym. You ever go to the free weight section at Planet Fitness? There we go.
Wow, that you do that. So
I do,
you
yeah.
are the pig.
Let me tell you the pig I saw. I told you about this guy because I was just like using a machine
Oh God,
behind
yeah.
him, and he was in the mirror. A lot of flexors at this gym. A lot of open flexors, like lifting up the bit of their shirt, the little arm of their shirt, and going, "Oh hell yeah!" Like they love it. Like that's the thing. It does feel nice when you're working out. Sure,
Good for
we
you.
all want
Yeah.
to flex. You're in public. Just do your stuff and get out of there. And this big giant guy, big beard, huge fat guy, working out like fat but like muscly. I don't know how those guys do it.
Just a
Large,
big man. Good for him.
sturdy man. But then he was just like scratching his crotch over the shorts, and then after a while, he dove both of his hands
Double hands.
into the front, and then was reefing on his junk like he was attaching a fucking trailer to the back of a truck. It was disgusting. And then he goes back to touching the weights. And I'm like, this is why I wipe down everything.
Yeah, men, and that's what you're doing in public. Imagine what you're doing in private.
Yeah.
You're probably literally like, I don't know, fingernailing the tip of your penis.
No, men are disgusting. I always see women wiping down machines. It's only disgusting.
Yeah, because women witness men like literally double scoop their balls in public.
I know. It's
Ew.
not to sympathize with them, but walking around with balls sucks.
Chop
These
'em off.
stupid things. Honestly, that's like looking into this vasectomy. I'm like, if they can just take them off and I can function normally.
I used to have that as part of one of my jokes of if your dick could operate without balls, like it could still get hard and jizz, and the jizz was just kept somewhere else.
Yeah.
Would you have the option of no balls? And some guys are like,
Consolidate.
I like my balls, but other guys are like, yeah, just give me the shaft, just give me the penis.
I guess some guys like their balls. I don't know. It would look weird if it was just just a her. You know what I mean? Just the ween and nothing else. No accoutrement.
Yeah, I could do without the accoutrement.
We're too used to it. Maybe if we evolve out of balls.
Yeah.
Eventually, but right now it'd be too jarring just to see a naked ween with no balls.
Speaking of naked weens, I got my first dick pic.
Disgusting.
Like I can't
It's
believe
'cause of
that's
your
my
OnlyFans.
first. Well, I don't even know if it's because of my OnlyFans, because it was on Facebook.
Yeah, that's too much.
It was on Facebook, and it's one of the, like, someone said something, and it was in a language I did not understand, and my auto caption was like, or auto whatever reply was like,
Yeah.
hi, thanks for reaching out. We'll get back to you in a timely manner or whatever. And then the next thing was just 2 pictures of an enormous penis. But I
Yeah.
was just like, it's just upsetting. Getting an unsolicited dick pic, it feels like a weapon. I feel like I've been violated, and I don't
It's sharp.
like it. It's just,
Yeah, when my OnlyFans thing came out, I got a lot of those. I got a lot of dicks coming in through my OnlyFans DMs, which I'm like, yeah, of all places to receive this, sure. But really, like, what do you expect is going to happen? But it's when you open it, it's just like, it just hits you right in the between the eyes.
well,
A dick
especially
pic.
when you're not like on Facebook. On OnlyFans, I was like, okay, maybe. And so
Well, Facebook is where our parents are on there, for God's sake. My family's on there.
yeah,
It's like showing up to a family reunion and whipping your dick out.
Yeah, which probably has been done. But on my OnlyFans, because my episode did drop, so I am getting new followers, blah, blah, blah. And there was this one guy who was quite nice. He's like, I think you're really funny, whatever. I'm like, oh, great. But then he kept messaging being like, you don't want to peek? Like, this is what you do to me. I'm like, what are you talking about? Then I thought he was the one who sent me the dick pic on Facebook. And I'm like, if you sent a picture, it was flagged and deleted. And he's like, I didn't send a picture. I thought you did ratings, but if you don't, that's totally cool. So I guess there's like ratings where guys will send a picture of their dicks and then girls or whoever will rate their dicks.
Wow.
And for a fee. But anyway, this guy...
And what does he do with that information? You give a number? You give a percentage?
I don't know if it's a number or if I give a description or if I give things that he could work on.
Interesting.
Like, I don't know, maybe moisturize it more, maybe a bit of self-tanner. Like, I honestly don't know. But I was just like... But then he was legitimately like so nice about it after. He's like, my apologies, whatever. I'm like, yep. Sorry for the confusion. He's like, nope, you're really funny. That's great. And they tipped me like in total like $100. I'm like, wow. Okay.
I'm just a man trying to get data on my penis. I'm trying to get the numbers. I'm crunching the numbers. I'm going to send them off to NASA.
I don't know what's happening out there. And I don't know if these OnlyFans people are listening to our podcast. If you are, hey,
welcome.
Thank you for following and subscribing. And I do appreciate the tips. Not the tips of your penises.
There we go. That should be in your bio.
That's actually going to be in my bio.
Just tips, no tips?
I love your tips, not your tips.
.com. We should probably get into a segment of sorts.
Yeah.
Is there anything else of this week you want to talk about?
No.
Should we talk about the news or something? I don't know if there's anything interesting that's happening.
Well, this solar eclipse happened.
Oh, the eclipse just happened. You were driving to a nail appointment, though, so you didn't really...
No, I was driving to my Vivace appointment.
Facial. That's right. Did you notice it while you were driving? Did you notice a bit dim?
Well, here's the thing. I was so worried because everybody it was like this eclipse is a real dangerous one. If you look at it at all, your eyes will fall out.
Well, that's every eclipse, really.
I know, but this one apparently was like an extra bad one.
Because it was cutting through Middle America where there were like a bunch of hillbillies. That's literally what the concern was. There's so many stupid people in this line of totality that this is so dangerous.
So I didn't really. I was wearing a big like sun hat and sunglasses, so I didn't really notice.
It did. I was sitting just at the table, and yeah, because in Los Angeles here, it was 48% covered, I think, at its max. So I looked outside, and it was very like movie lighting. Like it looked like almost like soap opera lighting when it's like a soft, not too dark, not too bright.
I like that.
Yeah, it was quite moody. It was very sexy, and I went outside because I didn't have any like glasses or anything, so I went outside with the dog. Told her not to look at the sun.
That's the thing. What if she had looked?
Well, what if she looks at the sun and it's not eclipse are more dangerous. It's that we're more likely to look at them. It's the sun that's dangerous all the time.
I look at the sun every day.
Yeah, you stare up at it and praise the sun.
Yes.
And go, thank you for all the crystals.
No, I thought there was extra like rays from the moon reflecting.
See, this is why you got to really read this information.
How about I just don't look at the sun?
That's the great start.
There you go.
So I poked a hole in a piece of paper and had the sun go through it on another piece of paper, and I saw the crescent of the covering, and that was enough for me. I think that was very exciting.
And that eclipsed. That I don't know what I'm trying to say here.
I don't know either. My family was sending me videos from Canada because they got like a full dark.
Yeah, I went full dark.
Big dark, big dim one.
Mm-hmm.
It was very exciting. It was classic video of anyone during an eclipse. It was my dad kind of staring at his phone and looking around and going, "Oh, it's getting dark." My sister's like, "Whoop, porch light came on." Like that's a lot of every eclipse video is like, "Oh my God, the porch light came on."
Oh, it's dark.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's light again. It was my mom's birthday, April 8th, day of the eclipse, and I emailed her and I said, "Happy birthday, I'll call you in a bit." And then she just wrote back, "Thank you. Don't look at the sun."
Yes.
I'm like, okay.
Then she's like, "I'm sacrificing a goat." She was doing some like weird eclipse thing.
Yeah, you know moms these days, they're sacrificing goats during the eclipse.
Yeah.
Classic boomer parents.
Yeah, boomers always doing that, sacrificing
Boomers be
the blood
sacrificing
of
goats, but speaking of sacrifices.
Uh-huh.
Why don't we
The
sacrifice?
funniest part about you fucking up talking is that you have to go to the Comedy Store after this and do a real set.
I have been really fucking up words. Also, I'm not high anymore. I'm not.
No.
I microdosed at 11 a.m. and right now it is 8:15 p.m.
I have noticed that more and more lately. I know we've talked about this, but like my talking is so sloppy off stage.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's laziness or I'm really giving it my all up there, but when I'm on stage, I know I'm talking coherently and I'm actually really trying. But anytime off stage, I'm like not.
I honestly think it's like part of it is for me is like neurodivergent stuff and maybe even like a hint of long COVID. Sometimes I find myself struggling for words that I used to know.
It's possible.
And I'm like, wait, what is that? And I know what I'm trying to say, or my brain's thinking faster than I can articulate what I'm trying to say. And then I go, anyway.
Well, we threw some magic mushrooms in there and we'll see what that does to the old brain stew.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Once they wear off, it's supposed to just kind of like rewire some things. So listen, again, read up about it because I no talk good, so I can't explain good. But what I can explain is our next segment called Warm and Fuzzy, where we talk about something warm and fuzzy that happened.
That's nice. Oh, we're leading with warm and
Why
fuzzy.
not?
That's exciting. Maybe can I go first?
Yeah.
Well, this actually happened today.
Uh-oh.
So I had pretty slow day. It was it's an off gym day, so I was just relaxing, easing into my day. And all this happened pre-mushrooms, by the way. So
Yes.
I had to do some returns at Costco.
Mm-hmm.
Got some gas too. I've been running this tank dry. I'm just like, I'm not getting gas anywhere else other than Costco.
Doesn't it? Okay, sometimes I feel like with getting gas, I'm like, it's nice to let it run out and replenish it, kind of like an iPhone battery when you let it fully die.
I don't know if there's like old gas sloshing around in there and then you really like use it all up. There is something about a full tank of gas in a car that makes me feel amazing. And and like also when I hit that gas pedal for the first time, I do feel like it's got more pep.
Yeah, it's got more pep in
I
the
don't know
step.
if there's any science in there, but also pulled in. What time did I go? I went at 12:31.
Yeah.
Perfect time. There was no line. You ever pull up to the Costco gas station and go, I went right in. I slinked in. I did the thing where I went to the wrong side gas pump thing because a lot of people think it can't reach. Guess what? It can reach every single time.
It can reach.
And so went in there, returned my stuff, got full refunds. Also, one of the full refunds was on the worst cleaner we've ever had in our fucking lives.
It smells like a cat pee perfume.
Yeah. Do we remember the flavor of it? I remember the label. It was a Myers.
And that's the thing. So we've bought this stuff before, and they have like a eucalyptus one, a mint and basil.
They got a lemon one that's perfectly fine.
Like a lemon verbena, and they smell great. So
Yeah.
this was and it was like introducing new, like it was called something flower.
Was it hibiscus?
It wasn't hibiscus. It was
Or
like
was
a
it-
flower I've never heard of.
Yeah, it was some kind of crazy flower, and it was like a bouquet of smells or whatever. I use it in our kitchen, and I had to light like 7 candles. I was like, it smells like someone puked, and then cats pissed on the puke, and then someone tried to clean up the cat piss puke.
With like a shitty dollar store perfume.
Yeah, and then there was like a pile of old rags in the corner somewhere, which you couldn't see, but they were just...
I remember the first time you used it, I was like angry. I was like, what new body product did you use? This is all you're like, I just clean the kitchen.
It does make you angry. It was an angry scent.
It was an angry
It
scent.
made me so angry. It like devalued our house, which we don't even own. So I got that full refunded, thank God. Also tried the Costco cookie. Real good. Whoopsie daisy.
I had a little
$2.50.
bite.
That seems a bit pricey for a cookie.
Well, it's huge.
It's big.
It's the size of your head.
It's meaty.
And it's 700 calories.
It's a lot. 710 actually.
Oh, boy.
And they do keep it in the area where they keep the pizza, so they're nice and warm. I don't know if they have these in Canada for our Canadian listeners, but if they look out for these things because they're a real nice time. Very sweet. So as I'm pulling out, I go across the street to get a cheap wine because I'm working on a new cheap wine review.
Yep.
And as I'm pulling in, I see a guy, and he's at his car, and he's trying to like push it back in the parking lot. And so I
Because
pull.
it's stalled, right?
Yeah, it's stalled, and I have my window down and go, hey, You need help? Like, as I was just like quickly trying to get in there, there's people behind me. And he goes, no, don't worry about it. I was like, oh, no, I'll help. And I came over and I parked. And he's like, oh my God, thank you so much. He's like, my car just died all of a sudden. I was like, I get it. And so I start pushing the front of it. And then he's kind of pushing it, and we're just kind of barely going. And some other guy comes out of nowhere. He goes, let's go, boys. Here we go. And like, we're just all helping this guy. Here's the problem. I did like burn my hand on the front of his car. I haven't told you this. It was so hot, and we were pushing it, trying to get it back in this parking lot. And I look over at the guy beside me, and I'm like, is your hand like burning? And he's like, yeah, this car is hot.
Oh no.
So I still like feel like a burn on my palm.
Oh no.
But it was just so nice. He was so appreciative of it. And he was like, man, you guys saved my day. I was like, no problem, man. I gave a little fist bump or whatever. And then I saw other people watching from the parking lot, and they were smiling. And I'm like, that's...
Good deeds are infectious.
That's what I mean. And I'm not being braggadocious with what I did. What I'm saying is that if you're doing something nice, it's almost more important to the people witnessing it, because I feel like everyone nowadays is like, everything's shit. Mm-hmm. People suck. Me included, I say these things. And it made me feel nice, because I'm like, these people were clearly like, maybe they did something else nice that day because they saw us do something nice.
Or really maybe they were about to be pissy to someone, but then they're like, you know what? I'll just like lay off. And well, that is truly warm and fuzzy, Matthew.
It made me feel nice and fuzzy, minus the burning of the hand.
That was hot and sassy.
Also, I was pushing on his headlight for a bit, because the guy's like, push the headlight. I was like, oh, this is much better. But then I heard it go, and I'm like, imagine we just both smashing his headlight with our fists and be like, oh, okay, have a good day.
It reminds me of like, I was watching an episode of, Louder Milk.
Yeah.
And what's his name? The main character. There's like a guy choking in a restaurant, and he's with a doctor, and the doctor's not doing anything. So then he runs over, he does the Heimlich, saves the guy's life. And then everybody's like, oh my God, oh yeah, your meal's on the house, whatever. And then like the next day he gets served. He's like, you like broke my client's ribs, and he's suing you. So it's like, imagine that guy later was like, hey, you cracked my headlight, or you damaged my car in some way, and I'm suing you.
Because you can in this country.
You can.
And that's what I did. Well, I thought about that, because I'm like, what if I sued him? Because I'm like helping him, but I burned my hand on his car. Like anything. That's almost why people don't help other people in situations like that.
Or he's like, no, don't worry about it, because if you hurt yourself, then all of a sudden he's liable.
Yeah. It was risky, but it paid off, and I hope he's okay. And
we're all okay. Nobody got sued.
It was in the parking lot of a Big Lots, so it's not even like an exciting parking lot. I went into Big Lots. Did I tell you that?
No.
I don't know if you've ever been to a Big Lots there, listener, but it's like a garage sale with, Shange. Off she goes. Could be one of the dogs she hates. Could be the coyote.
Or it could be the Amazon man or woman.
Maybe. I don't know. I went into a Big Lots, and it was real sad. It's like a sad garage sale store. It's like, hey, let's have a department store that's a garage sale, but it's very sad and there's no music.
There's just like a bunch of, it's like big furniture, and then it's like baking soda for some reason, and some like odd spices, and then there's like some leggings. It's a very confusing place, and there was a Big Lots close to us, and it shut down for obvious reasons.
Damn right. Get it out of here.
Damn right.
What nice thing happened to you this week? Hold on a second. Let me get this dog.
We're going to pause.
All right. We're back.
And we're back.
Dog is good.
Dog has been tamed. Oh my gosh. What was something warm and fuzzy for me? Oh, here's something warm and fuzzy. So when on Sunday, Matt... stop it, Shash. Over this whole weekend, actually, I feel like we had a cute little weekend. I was hosting the main room of the Hollywood Improv on Saturday, and you were opening for Randy Feltface, the puppet, on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, that was another one
at Dynasty Typewriter. And yeah, it just felt like I had a great set in Hollywood at the Improv, and you came and supported me. And then the next day, I went to your set at Dynasty, and it was just nice. And also seeing Randy perform his new hour. It was very nice. It was such a good show. It was such a 4 p.m. show. We were talking about this.
It's perfect.
On a Sunday is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, he sold out theater in LA at 4 p.m. It blows my mind.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, we did it, and then we were home by like 7.
We were home by 7,
Like-
and it was just such a wholesome show. And you did great, and he was great, and everybody was great. And on the way home, because we had been eating pretty healthy throughout the week, and we're like, we're gonna get pizza. So then we ordered pizza at this place called Petrillo's.
Sophia Petrillo.
Sophia
Picture
Petrillo.
it.
We got this nice pizza. We got a Caesar salad. And driving back from the pizza place, we were listening to like Body Yaddy 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 Yaddy, that song by Megan Thee Stallion.
Just having a
and
time.
like blasting it. I never blast music in the car. And we're just dancing and singing. And then we came home and ate pizza and had wine and watched. What did we watch? I don't even remember.
Wait, it was Sunday. We watched. I think we watched Three Body Problem, and we just watched our little shows.
We watched our little shows and it was really cute and
was
wholesome.
nice.
And I felt real warm and fuzzy.
There's not a worry in the world that day. That was a nice one.
Oh.
Yeah, that Randy Feltface, real hell of a guy. Go see his shows if you're curious as well. On his website, randyfeltface.com. We're on some of them.
He's a fun puppet.
He's a fun puppet.
He's a fun puppet.
We should probably do, because we got to leave soon.
We gotta go soon. Yeah, I'm at the Comedy Store tonight on a show called Horribly Funny. I'm in the main room doing a little development spot, and originally, this is something to feel warm and fuzzy about. Originally, I was up last.
Which would be like 12:30 a.m.
I would be getting on at 12:25, and that's if the show runs on time. But then, literally right before we started podcasting, the producer DM'd me and he's like, "Hey, actually, because like Nikki and Dane need time to get here, can you go on first?" I'm like, "Praise baby Jesus."
Praise you, Jesus.
So, yeah.
And
So
thank you,
that's-
Solar Eclipse.
So that's tonight. Matt, what was something stupid that happened? Because I think it's time for, well, that was stupid.
Well,
that
that
was
was
stupid.
Oh, I feel like I already kind of talked about stupid things. I mean, the LA weather is pretty stupid.
We can't talk about the weather being a stupid thing.
No, I've done that before too. But the snap from cold to hot.
It's like
pretty dumb.
there was a full year when you're like, you're warm and fuzzy was, I'm excited. It was during the pandemic when you're like, we're having burgers tonight. And every time we had burger night, you were that was your warm
I
and
was
fuzzy, like
so
every week for a
excited.
year.
Yeah, I mean, maybe just like thinking about my next burger. I follow a lot of burger TikToks and burger like reels, and when I got that For the Win burger on my birthday, that was the highlight of my year for sure.
Was it a win?
It was a huge win. Yeah, actually, right now, wait.
We're talking about
We're
stupid
doing
things now.
stupid things.
Is
I'm all
the
over
stupid
the place.
thing
Me
you?
being stupid? Man, what real dumb thing? I mean, trying to help somebody and burning your hands.
That's
while
the
you're
thing.
doing it?
Like a bunch of stupid stuff happened, like getting weird dick pics and
I have
getting.
been letting more things like slide off lately. I am trying to be not like too passive, but I'm like trying to let things not get to me as much.
Yes.
So maybe that's why I'm noticing less stupid things, because I'm just like, whatever. Like, getting cut off on the freeway, or like, I don't know. I actually can't think, which is good.
But I feel like that's the issue. We need to be like looking ahead to these things, because so much stupid things happened. Now I truly.
The guy reefing his balls in the gym.
I mean, that
was a highlight stupid thing from this
that
week.
was my warm and fuzzy.
Just don't touch your balls or penis in public, unless you're at a ball and penis festival, unless you're auditioning for Puppetry of the Penis, unless you're showing a doctor your balls and penis and you got to rearrange them a certain way.
Should we go to the Ball and Penis Festival?
God, I hope that's not a real thing.
The Ball and Penis Festival is absolutely a thing.
What do they serve at the Ball and Penis fest? Matzo balls soup.
Matzo balls. They serve
Sausage.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah.
They serve bratwurst. They serve meatballs.
If there's a penis and balls festival, like fights are breaking out immediately. A bunch of guys are going to show up and be like, hilarious, dick and balls festival. Also, I can hear this in my microphone when you're having me.
Sorry, I'm casually rubbing Matt's shoulder, and he's like, "Stop touching me, you disgusting
stop
woman."
touching me. And just like rubbing this dog's head too. She's probably like, stop. Trying to get her to not bark. Anyway, my stupid thing is that there is no Dick and Balls Festival.
Oh, but you know what's stupid and what Matt's gonna go to? We were driving. We went to what was the Mexican supermarket we went to? Superior Grocers. So we went to one like 20 minutes from our house, and on the way back, wait, what the fuck was I talking about?
Something stupid I'm going to. Oh yeah, we were driving through Monterey Park.
Oh right,
and there's a cherry blossom festival happening, and you're out of town, and I happen to be here, and I'm like, I'm fucking going to that cherry blossom festival.
Matt's like, I'm gonna get fucking ripped at the cherry blossom festival. I'm like, if I'm in Seattle and I turn on the news and it's like a California man, what, like, is arrested at the cherry blossom festival for exposing himself,
destroys cherry blossom festival. White devil ruins everything.
That's my. Well, that was stupid. My short-term memory right now is so bad. I was literally telling a story and then forgot what I was saying mid-story. It's not like I veered off track or anything.
Well,
ay.
I'll just let you know how the Cherry Blossom Festival goes. We'll see. We will see.
I truly don't know what to expect.
I like that it's a lot of there. I mean, there's a food court there, so I'm going to have a nice little weed edible, I think, and get nice and hungry and go experience some. It says experience the Chinese flair of the Cherry Blossom Food Court, and I'm going to fucking do that.
Be
and
like,
then there's like drums.
Is there a Dick and Balls here?
Yeah, I'm going to be like, is this a Cherry Blossom Festival or the Dick and Balls Festival? Be honest.
Do you serve grilled penis?
Yes. Where's the grilled penis?
Oh, so okay, this is really stupid. Talking about that was stupid. So we've been really into the song, the Body Yaddy Yaddy song. So the lyrics are, body crazy, curvy, wavy, big titties, little waist. And we've been singing our own lyrics that go, penis crazy, curvy, wavy, big balls, huge taint. Penis crazy, curvy, wavy, big balls, huge taint. Penis.
Huge taint. I hope that's never been said about a person.
Just like,
huge taint.
His dick was great, but huge taint.
Taint is just like
the space
between the legs and the
space between a wicked lies. Remember that song?
Talked about Dave Matthews Band.
Yeah.
Is that about a taint? That's
yeah.
The space between your balls and asshole.
Your dick and thighs.
It's greasy and it smells really bad.
Ew,
I think that's where we end it.
A big taint.
Yeah.
When nobody has hair on their taint, right? Taints are usually hairless.
I mean, anything can happen down there. Taint my...
Anyway, sound off in the comments if you have hair on your taint.
No, don't. You're already getting weird dick pics and be like, you want to see how much hair is on my taint? Here it comes.
I do not want to see your taint.
Shit. This was my big stupid thing.
Oh, come on.
It's too late, but we'll end on this. Taxes. I think taxes are stupid.
Taxes are dumb as
I don't know
hell.
what's going on. I mean, if the IRS is listening, I know exactly what's going on.
If the IRS is listening, we're at least really trying. We're not trying to pull a fast one on anybody. We're doing them to the best of our abilities.
I think about that. All these billionaires that don't pay taxes, and I'm this little peon, this little slug in the corner trying to be like, oh, please, I have enough pennies to give.
I'm literally going through my Venmo things and being like, well, this is when a show paid me $10 and I'm writing that off.
Yeah.
So if anything, I should get a prize.
I know. Literally Ned Flanders over here being like trying to write off receipt ink, and he's like, well, I do enjoy the smell. Yeah. Better not risk it. Yeah. That's what I'm looking at my expenses, being like, well, how many haircuts did I really get? Is that too many? Is this just like trying to nickel and dime things? I'm like, God, I just hate this every year. I just want to be a big celebrity that has like an accountant that's just doing it. There's no way Brad Pitt has to do this.
No, but here's the thing. You still have to oversee stuff because so many things happen when celebrities, have an accountant or have someone they trust. And then all of a sudden, oh, you're going to jail for tax fraud or whatever because whoever you put in charge fucked up so severely and you were not double checking their work.
That's what happened to your boy Dane Cook. That's on your show tonight. You should
With his brother.
You should bring it up.
It also happened on the show Nashville, this big country singer.
Yeah.
I think it was also someone in the family. Anyway, long story short, do not have a family member do your taxes. Yes. They will fuck you over and steal everything.
Hire a dog. Get a tax dog.
God.
Oh, I would love a tax dog. Just like pounding on a keyboard with his little paws.
Well, it's like last week when we talked about that cat who accidentally took a bunch of Ritalin and then
and then it's just doing
and then
taxes.
All of a sudden doing taxes, just wearing a little visor and just like tick, 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 tick.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, she's doing it.
Get a cat, give him some Ritalin, give him your receipts, and meow's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle and cat's your aunt. That's the show this week. Hope you learned something, or at least got to waste 45 minutes with us.
Matt, where can they find you?
Matt O'Brien on Instagram, and also working on a big live show coming up in Los Angeles. Many
Yes,
live shows,
honey.
but big swing coming up. So keep an eye peeled for that.
Oh
Where
yeah,
can they
it's
find you?
big swing spring and big swing summer.
Yes.
Tell everybody.
We're taking big swings down here.
You can find me Julia Comedy on Instagram, and you can follow me on OnlyFans. I'm also Julia Comedy on OnlyFans. And listen, go to Cubic, get some micro doses, and if you want to drink a can, go to can.com and use Julia Comedy 20 to get 20% off your first order. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Is this what you want with Matt and Julia? Is this what you want with Matt and Julia? Is this what you want?